Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K25 Random Matches. We are Wrestlemania 17 tonight. A little bit of a throwback, and it's quite fitting that it's throwback style because, those random matches tonight is going to be damn exciting because we have a fatal four-way ladder match. It's got the top of the top, the tier of the tier, the best of the damn best going at each other's throat with a title on the line. Tonight we have the Godfather, if you will, the man of the family. It is Tony D'Angelo. I'm excited for this man. He's so charismatic, so damn good, and I cannot wait to see what he brings tonight. And straight off the bat, the second superstar entering this matchup has got a chip on his shoulder, and it's a damn big one if I ever saw it. Because it is Drew McIntyre, got so much to prove, consistently feels like he's being screwed over time and time again. Every single match he is in, every single title opportunity he gets, he feels he is being screwed over, and tonight is his chance to right all those wrongs. And here comes a man that Drew McIntyre is all too familiar with. It's a man that Drew has gone to battle with so many damn times, consistently had clobbers after clobbers after clobbers, bang after bang after banger. It is Sheamus with his Celtic Warrior shtick, and I'm excited. Up there is one of my faves on the roster right now. Man, I kind of, in an unbiased way, I kind of want to try and hope to see this man win. Oh man, and the final competitor in this superstar is one we are all so excited about, because he is lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the ring with a title in hand. Let's not forget a previous episode of a random match won the tag team titles, ECW tag team titles, alongside, I want to say Angel Garza. I could be incorrect on that, but nonetheless, a champion and looking to become a double champion tonight. Will Latino Heat be able to steal the victory? Only time will tell, and I cannot wait to find out. Once again, a title on the line, and it is the ECW Television Championship. And man, how fitting would it be if Eddie did come out on top tonight, because he, as I said, already won half the ECW Tag Team Champion. Would make so much sense if he also won another ECW title. Man, are you ready for this? Are you absolutely freaking ready? Because I most certainly am. The bell rings. Tony D straight off to Sheamus. Eddie went off the Drew for a moment, misstep there. I don't know what Eddie was trying, but it was a miss nonetheless. A rare mistake by Eddie Guerrero, but maybe it's just a psych out strategy. If you get the mental edge over your opponents, then you pretty much have the match won. Oh my goodness. Tony D just threw full force that ladder. Eddie got stuck in the crossfire, but you have to imagine could have hit either superstar, or both for that matter. And now Tony D back off to Eddie. Eddie in a bad position, in a bad spot. No, not on the apron. Damn hell. That has got to hurt. That could take Eddie straight out of the matchup. And Drew McIntyre now on the apron himself. Maybe thinking of setting something up. Nope. Going off to Tony D. They kind of intercept each other. But Tony D getting one up on Drew. Hey, let me tell you something, folks. If Drew loses this could be on him. I can't foresee any outside interference happening. I can't foresee anything screwing Drew McIntyre over tonight. A clobber to the back of Tony D'Angelo. And now Sheamus in the middle of the ring on his own, setting that ladder up, looking to steal a victory very, very quickly. Oh, barely grabbing the titles, trying to, but Eddie intercepts him, saying, not on my watch is that gonna happen. And now Sheamus' turn to be on that apron. Could be in deep, deep trouble. And now Eddie shot to Sheamus. No. Oh my goodness! Springboard DDT onto that apron, and that's got to be it for Sheamus. I mean, Sheamus is a force in that ring, and he's as tough as they damn well get, but surely no way. I mean, Sheamus on his feet back in the ring, but how in the hell he did that, I don't know. Tony D'Angelo off the ropes. Oh no, he missed. Elbow straight to the ladder. That could very well have dislocated his elbow. And you take the arm out of Tony D'Angelo, you potentially stop him from being able to get up that ladder and grab that title. That's a limb less that you have to grab a title with. And sure, he has the other arm, but it's not as good if you don't use your strong arm, if you don't use an arm, a hand for leverage. Now D'Angelo looked for a belt to belly. Drew McIntyre stopping him in his tracks. Oh, a beautiful leapfrog by Sheamus. And now all these superstars going at each other, trying to one-up each other, trying to get each other out. Remember, the only way you can win is climbing that ladder, grabbing the title down. And in order to be able to make sure you succeed at doing that, you have to take out all your opponents, making sure your opponents are at the very least distracted. And now Eddie throwing Sheamus off for the ropes. Ducked down into a Hurricane Rana, beautifully executed. Drew tried something on Sheamus, didn't quite work out. Suplex to Drew. Now Tony D'Angelo with the steel chair in hand. This may be a ladder match, but there is no disqualification. You can use absolutely anything at your disposal, and went for the 10-piece of the Baron, did Sheamus, but Tony D saying not a chance. Throwing the chair straight at him, kendo stick in hand, which Drew McIntyre introduced in the match, and now Sheamus making sure Tony D does not get to use it. What a clobbering match this has been so far. And an even game at that. Because so far, this could be any man's match to win. It's just going to take one big moment, one misstep, and a superstar can climb that ladder, much like Eddie is right now, grab onto that title. Barely got it in his grasp. Drew McIntyre seems distracted by Tony D'Angelo. Eddie's got it. Eddie's got it. Oh no. That was so close. You have to imagine 2 seconds later and Eddie would have been champion. Double champion. And I do want to see that. I'm trying to not be biased in this one, but I mean, Eddie winning a title, 2 titles at that, would be amazing. An absolutely pleasure to see. But quite frankly, how can you really choose a favorite in this match? Yes, you have Eddie Guerrero, who stole all our hearts, man. Passed away way too soon. R.I.P. my man. R.I.P. my legend. But you have Eddie, who stole our hearts. You have Sheamus, who's just, again, one of the GOATs in the present day roster. You have Drew McIntyre, who is so damn good in his own right. And you have Tony D, the Don of NXT. Certainly a potential future in this company. So how the damn hell do you choose a favorite when all of these superstars have something? Oh! Bro kick missed there. Bro kick, Brosnux! Brosnux, it looked like Sheamus was checking on Tony D, and Tony D took advantage. My goodness! And now Drew McIntyre taking Tony D'Angelo out, but I think Sheamus has knocked the damn hell out. He's stirring though. Somehow, someway stirring off the brass nut. And then, I don't know if that was bro kick to the side of the face of Eddie Guerrero. Regardless of what it was damn effective. And now Sheamus to the top. Tony D grazed Drew McIntyre's legs there and goes straight after Sheamus. Smart strategy. You got to do what you got to do here, Don. And I'm meeting him at the top. This is a bad spot, a bad position to be. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here when there's so many bodies involved. Eddie dragging Tony D down. Sheamus with his hands on the title again, but only for a brief second. Now Eddie and Drew teaming together to get Sheamus down. Hey, that's a heavy brute. You have to team together if you hope to push over a ladder like that with him on top. And Tony D psyching Sheamus out, it looked like. Tried to grab a handful of head, didn't work out. Reversal of the Irish whip to Eddie Guerrero, but kendo stick shot to the back of Tony D'Angelo. Now Eddie, kicking, literally kicked that kendo stick out of the hand of Sheamus. Chop block to Eddie though, making him pay. And oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Sheamus is as tough as they get, but I mean, come on, you get hit. Thrown a chair at your damn face. No protection whatsoever. That's going to take any man out. Damn to the hell, man. Now Tony D went for that axe handle, missed. Pretty sure that was the second time it missed. An electric chair drop reversed by Drew McIntyre. And now Tony D maybe sees his opportunity. Drew is distracted by Eddie. He's got his hands on the title. He's got it. He's got it. Sheamus trying to push him off and he succeeds. But damn, what a hell of a match this has been so far. And now Eddie, what the hell are you doing? No way. No. Talk about high spots. Talk about Wrestlemania moments. Is Eddie... he thought better. He realized he was maybe a little too far. He was not going to connect with anything. He was just going to hurt himself. And that's the thing. Eddie is a strategist. He knows how to play the smart play. He knows what to do in high-pressure situations. And off the ring post goes Eddie. A history of concussions. Certainly got a concussion right there. Now Sheamus, I don't think he's seen Tony D enter the ring, which may be good for Tony. Not quite. Oh! I don't know if that was a bro kick or just a high knee, but it missed nonetheless. And Tony D capitalizes. And now, looking to use that turnbuckle to his advantage. Certainly unveiling it. Removing that turnbuckle. Is somebody going to go into it? Now strike to Drew McIntyre. Eddie going to try and push them off, but I think there's just too much weight, too much mass on the top of that ladder for him to succeed. And Tony D goes flying. And to the outside, Drew McIntyre. Sheamus locking up. Beautiful boss man slam. Now Drew slowly climbing the ladder once again. Is this his time? No. Tony D saying not a chance. Not going to happen. Trying to push him over, but has too much damage been done to Tony D'Angelo? Most certainly he could not get it done. Hold on! Sheamus! Irish curse! Bro kick! He just allowed Drew McIntyre to win! Oh my goodness! Drew McIntyre's done it with the assist of Sheamus! Let's not forget, those two have gone to brawls, gone to battle together in the past, but also common allies. Drew McIntyre's talked about being screwed over time and time again. Tonight was a different story. Tonight, he had a card in his pocket. He had somebody by the name of Sheamus who saw the opportunity, saw Drew at the top, knew Drew had it in his hands, and decided, you know what, I'm going to allow my friend to win here. I am going to give him the opportunity to become the victor, but you have to imagine that perhaps Sheamus wants something out of it as well. Yes, it's a good friend winning, but you have to imagine Sheamus will maybe expect a title match down the line. Because damn, that was an awesome finish. That was awesome to see. But this was back and forth. This was anybody's match to win, but this here was the deciding factor. Irish curse into the bro kick, making sure Drew McIntyre had the opportune moment to finish taking that title down and winning the ECW television champion. Drew McIntyre is champion again. He is a force to be reckoned with. Who in the damn hell is going to stop him? But that's all we have. Hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And folks, with that being said, keep tight, keep well, and keep fighting the damn big fights. And folks, man, I shall see you next time.